Hello everybody, welcome to the White Tiger Tarot. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today's pick a card is how to bring about the change you desire. So we're going to look at what actions that you need to take, what the change is, and just the overall energy that Spirit wants to share about this change, about this desire on your heart. And as always, we are allowing Spirit to guide us to completely customize each and every pile, so no two piles are using the same decks, and they're completely unique to your situation. So let's get right into it. And also, I just want to mention, this was actually a requested reading by one of the viewers of this channel. So I don't know if they want me to directly shout them out, so I'll keep them private. But if you are listening to this, whoever you are, and you would like to comment and take credit for this reading, please do. So yeah, I will give you guys some time now to meditate on your cards, and I will see you in your pile. Hello, pile number one. Welcome to your reading. This is how to bring about the change that you desire in your life. And you guys were attracted to the Tower. And if there is a card about change, I mean, the Tower is it. So there is a huge change, I believe, that you desire to have in your life, and that is happening in your life. It's funny because I am going to get information about, the actions you need to take, but this is almost like it's giving me this feeling that it will happen regardless. It's like if you don't take the action, then Spirit's going to create some kind of divine intervention, some divine happening that, like, we see this lightning storm, right? It comes in and then lights this building on fire, forcing these two people out. So it's like if you don't take action yourself, Spirit will come in with divine intervention to create this change in order to happen. That's not always the easiest way to do things. Okay, usually when Spirit has to step in, it's more dramatic, of a change or an upheaval or an event. Okay, and it really, like, we really don't have a choice at that point, or we really see everything so clearly and we're like, okay, I guess this is happening, So if we can create the change, or if we can make a move, it's usually a little bit smoother, and then, we kind of prove ourselves in that, and we kind of, get to see what we're made of a little bit. And so I think it's a little more beneficial that way than this kind of forceful divine happening. So yeah, we're gonna take this card as your main card, and Spirit wants to go right into the tarot. So we're gonna start with the tarot for you guys. So how to bring about the change. All right, Queen of Cups. I feel like this might be representing you. Something that's been on your heart, something close to your heart. Yeah, definitely. Six of Cups. There could be a situation, it's definitely close to your heart, okay? That maybe, so what I'm getting here, this could be maybe a childhood home, or a place that you've always lived, maybe a hometown. Maybe there's something about that. Okay, that's for some people, where it's like you want to kind of move away from a place you've always been. For others of you, this is you wanting to become a mother or a father, okay, a parent. It's like you're ready now emotionally to have this happen. And I feel like your soul really wants it. Your inner child really wants it. I think you're just ready emotionally. You've reached a place of maturity, emotional maturity, emotional wisdom, in order to bring this in. okay? And this could be like a surprise pregnancy. You know, if it's not planned, it'll just come by surprise. For others of you, yeah, this is something about your past that needs to change, that you're ready to change, you're ready to let go of, you're ready to move on. Yeah, we're gonna get some more cards here. Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, this talks about something new in the physical. So like we said, and maybe a new home, a new place of living. Could be leaving an old job for some of you. Yeah, some of you, this is you finally taking the steps to move towards something that you've wanted to do for a long time. Okay, it doesn't have to be from childhood, but although some of you it is, but this could be just a big dream of yours. Okay, and so this Tower is coming in, this big sudden change is coming in to break away the old, okay, a foundation that is currently in your life, in order to usher in a new opportunity, okay, so that you can pursue this dream, so that you can pursue this goal. And yeah, so it's like something of the old, right, is falling away, is crumbling, only to be replaced with a new opportunity, a new chance, a new beginning, okay, of something in the physical, meaning home, work, job, opportunity to make money, a child, okay? So it could be any one of these things, but yeah, there's something that was built on shaky ground. This could even be your own past, okay? And you've learned a lot from it. You've done a lot of maybe healing work or inner child work on yourself, and now you're ready to step into this role of in parenthood, and create a more stable foundation for the family you want to create, okay? And like I said, this could be, childhood home kind of, or hometown kind of, the vibes or the energy's off, and it's crumbling. You're not meant to stay here, and so you're going to get this new opportunity to go in this new direction with its new beginning, new home, okay, or a new job, or to follow a dream that's been on your heart, okay, and you're just finally ready to go after this. All right, so this is going to hit differently for everyone, but I'm getting a pretty, it's a little bit, it's hitting many different places here, and maybe that's the case for you, right? So we have the 10 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. So yeah, there's an end of something that's been really, really difficult, something that's been heavy, something that's been burdensome. So this could be your entire past. This could be your childhood, right? You healing from it. It's almost like you being born anew, born again, right? It's you being born from the past. There's something new coming through from maybe something old. So something, like we said, you healing from childhood wounds, okay? And so something from your past has to go. Or you healing from it in order to bring in, your own family, something like that. Or something like an old job is being swept away so that a new opportunity that's more suited to you, or a dream that you've had can be born. It's almost like something of the old is being used as fertilizer to be born, to bring about some new, fresh beginning energy that's going to be so much better for you, so much well suited. And I see with the 4 of Swords here landing under the 6 of Cups, this definitely reminds me of some kind of healing from the past, or something of the past was painful. Okay, so I definitely see that you've healed your inner child. You've healed a lot from your childhood, from your past. Okay, and I feel like you feel more safe now. But for whatever reason, something of the past has to go. It has to fall away. Okay, it has to fall away because it's causing a lot of burden or pain. Okay, and it has. And so now this is ending. So there's a huge cycle in your life that's completing. And you're going to see maybe a big falling away, a big crumbling, but do not be afraid, because you want this change to happen or you wouldn't be at this reading, right? So it's like you've been doing all of the work in order to make this change happen. And Spirit's just acknowledging that, like, you have been going within, you have been doing the healing work, the meditation or the inner child work, maybe speaking to someone like a therapist or, you know, a healer, in maybe readings, right? It's going to be different for everyone in how you've worked this out. Even plant medicines, right? They're very helpful for certain people. So yeah, and you've come to this understanding, this emotional wisdom within yourself, where you're feeling more mature, you're feeling better, you're feeling healed. I feel like you really don't feel like this broken person anymore, or you don't feel like you don't have a connection to that younger self. I feel like you're mothering or fathering yourself in that way. And so because you've healed on such a new level, that's inviting in this change. That's saying, okay, well, with this healing, now something of the past doesn't fit anymore. And so it's got to go. And this is a welcome change, I assume, because of the 10 of Wands. It's felt heavy. It's felt burdensome. It's felt like you've carried a lot on your back. Yeah, this could be, you know, being overworked. This could be, a childhood trauma. This could be, you know, feeling burdened or guilted from family or from work, from a certain job. Okay, so it's going to be different for all of you. So definitely take what resonates, but the energy is still the same. Something of the past is leaving now. It's got to go. The end is here. Okay, but there is a key message here saying that whatever this was from your past, that was painful or was difficult, it was heavy, okay, and it was hard to overcome. That was key for this new beginning to be birthed, to come into your life. It was the fertilizer for this to grow. So be grateful for everything that you learned about yourself, about life, even as hard as it was, okay, as difficult, as painful as these things were to experience or to have to heal and look at again, right? As difficult as that was, and it's not easy, right? And life can be so hard sometimes, where it just feels like we aren't getting a break, or it just feels like we have everything upon us, and it's like, when is my joy gonna come, or when is my break gonna come? When is this, when is life gonna get easier? When is this opportunity coming for me? I've worked so hard. I've really, really been working, and I don't see the change, or I don't see, the fruits. I don't see my outer reflecting, all the work I've done, or, so I want you to know that this is ending. It might end dramatically for some. Everyone's going to be different. With the Tower, it's really unexpected, and it's hard to predict, okay? But just know that even if this big upheaval is sudden, or it's dramatic, or it's difficult in some way, you'll know when it happens. You'll have the feeling, because it will be, whoa, it'll be a big change, okay? Or it'll be dramatic in some way. Know that this is here to clear away the old energy that's no longer a match for your future. It's no longer a match for your present, okay? It's no longer a match for who you are today. It's old, it's expired, it's part of your past, okay? And we're stepping into a new paradigm, a new era. Things are about to feel a lot lighter, okay, new. It's like a fresh beginning. And I'm feeling very physical because, of course, of Pentacles, right? So it's something in your physical world. Like I said, home, job, relationship, family, something in your physical world. And it could be all four of those for some of you, right? And it might start with one and then progress. But like I said in the beginning, this change could be something where you could take action. Like, let's say if it's a job, you could go and tell your boss, look, I'm quitting, I'm pursuing my dream, something I've always wanted. This is just not a match for me anymore. Thank you so much. I appreciated, everything I've learned here, but I have to go. I have to pursue this. There's something calling me higher. And when you do that, it's like the opportunity shows up because this is your promise. This is your promise that if you commit to this change, if you commit to yourself and your growth, this will happen. The opportunity will be there, or the serendipitous moment of this opportunity, of this new beginning will happen for you. And it will happen regardless, but the only differential here is the change in how the change happens. So let's say you don't do that, right? Let's say you're like, well, I don't know, you're riding the fence. Well, it's been in my life a long time. It's keeps, the money is consistent, and I'm kind of afraid to let it go. What if it doesn't come? What if it doesn't work? Kind of not wanting to completely take the leap because of fear. Something's going to happen where maybe you get fired, okay? It'll just be a more dramatic happening. It's going to happen regardless because it's not a match anymore, so you can't stay there. And there's a bigger purpose, or there's a bigger timeline that you're hopping. So it's really going to be up to you as far as how this change happens. And if you can't decide or make the decision, Spirit will do it for you, and it might be a little more painful, a little more surprising, a little more dramatic. All right, so let's get some more information here. All right. I'm going to see where Spirit wants to take it with this before I ask any specific questions, but I will keep the questions for when they feel inspired. So what does pile number 1 need to know about this change and what actions they might need to take? There it is. Here's the question. All right. What do you need to let pile 1 know about this change? Okay. So we have the worst. Okay. You might be thinking of the worst with this change, and they're telling you the worst is not going to happen here, okay? Or you can prevent the worst from happening, or like this kind of dramatic change from happening, but the worst is over, okay? You've already experienced the worst. You're passing through. The energy is lightening up, okay? I'm going to put all of these cards out before I speak. Okay, look, we have together. We have stay on target. And we have pride. So yeah, I feel like they're saying don't think of the worst, don't imagine the worst happening. Like really put out your best energy, your best visions for this, because the worst is not going to happen. You're exactly on target. We are going to hit the bullseye, right? It's this, what you want is going to happen, not the worst. The worst is already past you. And maybe what you're wanting is working with other people, like I said, having a big family. But I feel like Spirit is here to say we're all in this together. We're all here helping you. Okay, don't imagine the worst because you have such an amazing team. We're all here wanting this for you. Okay, and you are on target. We are exactly where we need to be. Okay, everything's happening as it should be. And I would say with this change, don't let your pride get in the way, or the fear, right? of, of maybe quitting the job or this big change. There's something there. There's something there. And maybe there's something here that you want to show off, and they're saying, do it. They're saying, do it, okay? Maybe there's something about you that's like really unique, like maybe your creative, ideas. And there's something about you that's going to be very eye-catching, okay? And it's going to make people very attracted to you or want to work with you, okay? And it's going to, you're like, whatever this change is, you're gonna get it. You are on target, okay? You're getting the help. You're gonna get the help necessary in order to make this happen for you. Yeah. If it is something about a creative project or a collaboration, yeah, this is saying like this is gonna hit. Okay, you're going to be seen, you're going to be noticed, you're going to be acknowledged. All right. Yeah, but they're saying the worst is already behind you. It's already gone. So don't keep, imagining the worst happening or expecting the worst, because it's already passed. Okay? We're here, we're doing this together, we're doing this as a group. Yeah, like really, really don't be afraid to shine, because maybe once you shine, put yourself out there, right? You attract all your soul family, or you attract the people who are here to help you. You attract those who are meant to collaborate with you, or you attract like the right boss or the right team, in order to get hired, or in order to put the right team together to get your creative project done, okay? Or your goal done, or your dream done. Yeah, and also maybe don't let pride stand in the way of like having to do this on your own. Maybe asking for help, asking for a hand, okay? But know that you are on the bullseye. You are exactly on target, that nothing has gone wrong, nothing has gone off. Don't expect the worst, expect the best. Expect the exact things that you want to have happen. Expect the bullseye, okay? It going perfectly on target, perfectly planned, perfectly as you envision it. And don't waver from that. Don't sacrifice anything. Go for exactly the thing that you want, that you are envisioning. Okay? That's what they're saying, and we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. It's like don't let your pride get in the way of ask for every single detail that you want. Okay? Don't be too proud. Even if it's just like even if it's fame, right? If it's fame, don't be like, well, fame is so, if that's what you want, your team wants it too. Okay? There's no shame. Don't be too prideful to if that's what you want, then ask for it. Okay? Because what you want, your team wants. Okay? And you can get it. You can get the exact thing that you want. If it's to be super rich and wealthy, ask for it. It's okay. Right? It's okay. Don't allow your pride to kind of take away from your idea, or take away from your vision or your desire, or the change that you want to make. Okay. So where are we going to go? Okay, we're going to go to the spirit animal oracle. Okay, what does pile 1? Thank you. Okay, so we have the nightingale. I'm going to read this out of the book. Oh, landed right on it. Awesome. Fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. The night of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds. How funny is that? That is so, what a cool synchronicity. Because, yeah, maybe other people around you are like super flashy and you feel kind of like hidden, or like you're not as flashy. And so maybe you feel like you get maybe muffled under the voices. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, the simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, let it out. When in balance, sings, speaks freely with kindness. When out of balance, shy, lump in the throat. To bring into balance, music. Okay, so this might be part of the change or the action that you need to take in order to make this change occur. You have something to say. You have something to express, whether that's within just expressing that speech, teaching, okay, writing, making music, singing, or making music in any way, okay, writing, poetry, spoken word, comedy, in whatever way you express what it is you need to say. We see a lot of the blues here, right, with the throat chakra. We see it here. Maybe you've felt like your communication's been blocked, or you haven't been able to express yourself in the way you want. You haven't had maybe the medium or the opportunity to write or to speak in the way that you want, or to have the place in order to do that. So in order to make this change happen, you need to show off your skills, because you might be, maybe you're like maybe soft spoken, or maybe you don't write as often as you'd like to, or maybe you're writing for other people, or you're making music for other people, you're making beats for other people. Maybe using your voice in some other way, or it doesn't even have to be your voice. This could be your art. Maybe you're making art for other people's art, right? But there's something about you that needs to be put in the front and center, okay? You need to show off your skills. You need to put yourself in the forefront, okay? Because maybe you feel lost in the mix, or there's something there that you feel like your voice is being stifled, or your creativity or the way you express is not being shown, seen, appreciated, okay? And maybe you work at a job that you don't really get to show off your skills, or you don't feel like it's providing you with it's still not your dream, let's say. They're saying that if you take this chance on yourself, if you really show off, if you sing your song, if you express yourself, you will stand out from the crowd. You will. You will be exactly on target, okay? And you need to take the action. You need to actually put the effort into this, or you need to, come out of maybe hiding yourself or being shy, okay? And actually be proud, stand tall, okay? Show it off, really be showy. And not be afraid of that, because it needs to be seen, okay? And Spirit is encouraging you to do this, that you can stand out from the crowd, you can show off, that you will be seen if you do this, if you take this risk, okay? There is a song of yours that needs to be sung, okay? It needs to be showed off. You will stand out. People will look at you. Like, how when a peacock shows off its feathers, you can't help but look in awe and be in all its beauty. And it just catches your eye, and you're like, wow, that can be you. But you just have to ruffle your feathers, right? You have to show off a little bit. There is nothing wrong with showing off your gifts. And that is why you have them, to show them off, right? Don't let the pride of how am I saying this? It's almost prideful to not do this, where you're like, well, I don't want to, that humbleness, but it's, don't be humble, okay? It's okay to not be humble. There are those who have, who have too much pride and they need to be humbled. But then there's those who don't have enough pride and they need to show off their skills. They need to be more showy, okay? And that is okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. And in fact, that is your homework. That is the actions that you need to take, is to be more showy. Show off. Present yourself, sing your song at any chance you get, present your work, show your work, whether that's online, if that's through social media, if that's you, applying to places, if that's you writing more, showing off poetry, if that's you creating a book, if that's you getting up on stage, okay? That's what you need to do. These are the actions that you need to take. Whether that's to just like get more practice, or that will attract those who are here to help you, and you'll start seeing the progress happening, right? Oh, you have to come. You're so good. Oh my gosh, you have to come, and you have to come join this group. You have to come join this singing group that we have, this is it a chorus? No, this choir. Yeah. Or this chorus group. I don't know if that's a thing. You have to join our band. We have a writers guild that we want you to be part of. Or I'd love to hire you to write, this cool thing for me, or, this paper, whatever it is, right? It's going to attract those who are here to help, or who are in that same kind of group as you. And yeah, you just come together. Maybe you guys can help each other out. And it brings you closer to those who are similar to you, or who are with the similar goals, or dream. I don't know why that took me so long. Dream, right? But it's like, stay on your dream, stay on target, stay on what you're working on, but show it off more. Don't think the worst is going to happen if you put yourself out there, and stop thinking about like, oh, what happens if this happens and they hate me and they fail? No, okay? Keep your mind on what it is you want. Keep your mind on the absolute best possible outcome, because they're saying that's what's going to happen. The worst is not happening. The worst is done. You've already gotten through that. Now we're stepping into a new paradigm where the best is happening, okay? Where your goals are being realized, okay? Where your dream is coming into fruition. The past of you having to stifle your voice, or your message, or your dream, your creation, that's done. And maybe you felt that like that. Maybe this past while has felt you feel overworked, you feel stifled in your creativity, and that is done. And it's time for you to step into the spotlight. It's time for you to sing your authentic song, to speak your truth, to present yourself in a flashy, or not even, it doesn't have to be like super flashy, but like put it out there. Be proud of your work, let people be attracted to you. Let people see you, see your soul, see you in that, in all of your beauty and all that you have to bring to the world. Let them see your gifts. Don't shy away. Don't shy away. Don't close yourself off. Don't hide yourself away. That is the biggest shame in the world, to have such a beautiful song to be heard and not let anyone hear it. Okay? You have something truly unique that comes from you, that comes from your heart, that your soul has a unique gift to give. So let people see it. Show it off. It is okay. And that is, in fact, what you need to do in order to make this change happen. The change that you want to happen. You have to put it out. You have to show it off. That's what it's here to do. This is what God is requiring of you. They're saying, look, all your dreams can come true. You can hit the bullseye. You can hit the exact thing that you want. But you got to put it out there. Okay? Life doesn't always have to be this hard and heavy and feel like so much work. It can feel easy. It can feel good, right? But you got to sing. You got to express. You got to put out your unique song, what it is you feel, how you do it. And then you'll see all the serendipitous moments, all the people who are going to come in your life to help you, to move you forward, to move you closer to the bullseye. Okay? So that is your reading pile number 1. And I know you've got this, okay? You just got to get over that shyness. You got to get over that hiding yourself away because it's not helping you. That's what's hindering you. That might have been something that you learned from the past. Maybe, these beliefs of keeping humble or keeping quiet, keeping to yourself, or maybe you don't have a voice. Your voice is no good, or you don't have any talent, or, it's just there's something there that like kind of constricted you, that held you back from truly expressing yourself, your message. And that needs to go, okay? And you're in such a good place right now, emotionally, within your confidence, right? Spiritually, in your healing, okay? And so this old, heavy, overworking, or not feeling enough, or just feeling tired, right? That's ending now, and that's part of the old paradigm, and you're stepping into a new reality where life is going to be easier if you can just step into who you're meant to become, if you can show it off, if you present it. Okay, you will hit your target. The worst will not happen. The worst is over. To get it out of your mind and think of only the highest possible outcome of you doing this. Because that is the reality. That is what is going to come true. So have no fear. Step into the light. Step into the spotlight. Show it off. You got this. You can do this, pile 1. Please let me know. Let me know what this is, first of all. Also, let me know when you do this, when you do step out, and even take the first step. It doesn't have to be a big step, right? It could be showing your friend a song you made. It could be showing your friend a poem that you wrote, or the first chapter of your book, the first page of your book, right? Anything that you've expressed, your first painting, even if it's just a sketch, a doodle, however it is that you are going to present, it's show it off to somebody. That could be the first step. It doesn't have to be massive, but please let me know what step that you do take in order to make this a reality for yourself, in order to step into this new paradigm. And I know you feel it coming, and I know you feel that this is the step that is next, okay? It's going to domino effect in so many areas of your life, and you're going to feel so much lighter and better, and you're going to fly. You really will. You really will. You'll stand out from the crowd. People are going to be attracted to you. They're going to see you. And that takes some getting used to. I get that. But it's going to feel very, very good, okay? All right. So that was your message pile number 1 about this, how to bring about the change that you desire in your life, okay? That was your message. So I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you never miss another reading. And yeah, if you'd like to know more about your own personal situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box, or you can book what's called a quantum healing hypnosis session, which we do a very, very deep healing, where we can really heal anything at all. Past life trauma, this life, any trauma, any blockages, inner child healing. It's really endless what we can go in and connect with and look at, and you receive visions and knowings and understandings, and it's profound and beautiful. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading, pile 1. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading on how to bring about the change that you desire. So, before we begin, I'm just going to clear the space. I also forgot to, oops, there's a lot of ash there. Pardon me. I'm just going to clear this off. Maybe that's why I didn't do this on camera. But anyways, yeah, I forgot to do this in pile 1 because I just did it off camera for the beginning of the reading. But we are going to clear the space from pile 1 so that it's fresh, new energy, blank slate. So if we could please clear any old, outdated, unwanted energy, bringing in and inviting only the highest white light and love and beings of that white light and love to give us clear, concise, and accurate messages for the highest good of all of those watching and for the highest good of all, so be it, and thank you. All right, pile 2, thank you for being here with me today. You guys were attracted to the 7 of Pentacles. So it feels like you've been toiling away. That's what keeps coming up for me with this pile, toiling away. You've been toiling away at something, working on something, working hard, putting in the patience, putting in the effort, putting in the work. So maybe you want to start seeing some more progress or some more income, or just some more results from your hard work and efforts. And yeah, I see a look of kind of sternness or frustration a little bit. So it's almost, yeah, I just feel like it's maybe it's been a long time. You've been really patient with this, really working hard at something. So we're going to keep your card right here. And we're going to allow Spirit to guide us. Okay, we're going to start with your tarot cards. So Spirit, what does pile 2 need to know about how to bring about the change they desire? How to bring about the change they desire. Thank you. You have the Star. Wow. You have a big dream, a big goal. You have the 10 of Pentacles. You have the 2 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. Yeah. I see you wanting more expansion in probably your work or your, like, whatever your goal is, whatever you've been working on. It's like you want more of it, more expansion. Maybe you want more views. Maybe you have a YouTube channel, or you're an influencer, or you have a business where you want more people to see your efforts, see you as a person, as a creator. Okay. Gain more money, okay? Maybe expand to new places, reach more people around the world. And I see you having disappointments here because maybe you thought you'd be further along by now. You'd be further along in your goals or in your financial goals or just in popularity or being seen, something like that, okay? So we are just recognizing what the change is that you want to be brought in. And this is also what is wanting to be brought in through you, okay? So you are expanding, okay? They're recognizing that, yes, you've been working really hard at this. You've been really putting in the time and the effort. And that the next step is for you to expand, is for you to move forward, okay? Maybe, yeah, expanding globally, being seen by more people around the world, okay? Or maybe this is you moving to a new country, or like, yeah, maybe opening things in different countries. You know, it's going to be different depending on what it is that you are doing or want to be doing. And this is coming true for you. You are going to reach the 10 of Pentacles, okay? That stable foundation where this is a stable thing in your life, where it's able to gain you income. And look how relaxed they are. Like, they don't really have to work at this point. They don't have to work hard because it's like it works itself. It's almost like a passive income feeling where it's like they've done all the hard work, right? And now they have maybe this business that they don't have to even go to every day. They can kind of hire a manager to manage everything, and it kind of works on its own, and they just gain the income and they can kind of relax now. It's almost like a retired feeling, right? And they just focus on their family or their goal, their little, their creativity or whatever they like to do in their day-to-day, right? And so I see very fast progress coming in for your dream, because I feel like you never gave up hope. You always kept your dream at the forefront. You never stopped working at it. You never stopped. You really had patience and kept this dream going, kept your mind focused on this dream, on this goal, working every day. So there is going to be an opportunity coming in for expansion, maybe to go towards something, to move. There's going to be a choice here, maybe to leave something in the past, or leave one aspect behind in order to go towards the new. But this is Knight of Swords, fast moving action. Okay, so this is coming in really, really quick. And it's like I see you being disappointed because maybe there's been a lot of having to rework it, failures, it just not having the outcome that you wanted or wished for, that it's like, oh man, again something comes by and knocks it over, and you're like, I just, and that feeling of feeling disheartened, like, is it ever going to manifest? Is it ever going to work? Am I ever going to be seen? Is my work ever going to be appreciated or acknowledged? Is this really going to work out? Is it going to pan out for me? Or was this all for nothing, right? It's that kind of feeling. Okay, so we're going to go to the Animal Spirit deck. Okay, so we have raccoon. Any more? Okay, no, they just want me to read this out of the book. Okay, so it says talented, shadowy, and hiding. Raccoon energy is at play within all artists to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times, it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I'm ready to grow into something more? That's that sacrifice. That's that something we have to leave behind in order to expand. Okay, that I was wondering. I was like, why did they have me say that? Because I didn't know what that would have been. Okay. It limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I'm ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. When in balance, generous friend, exceptional artist. When out of balance, competitive, starving artist. To bring into balance, make new work. So maybe your work is evolving and you're scared that if you go along with this, or if you change an aspect of it, that you'll lose what you have maybe the little bit that you have gained. You're scared you'll lose that, and you're like, maybe I should just keep going and not evolve or not change this one aspect, or maybe not explore a new maybe avenue I'm curious about, because you're afraid of losing what you have gained so far. Okay, but this is saying that you do need to expand in a new way or in a new direction, right? Maybe in a new place, okay? Because that is the key to getting more stardom. That is the key to getting more eyes on you. That is the key to gaining more influence, more income, more stability in the finances, in your physical world. It is the key to you building that legacy. Okay, so, and maybe, it's like there's something here with it's the artist ego, right? Wearing the mask. So, and maybe there's an aspect of it where you're not being totally yourself or totally honest about your opinion or about how you feel. And that's what's stifling. That's what's making the energy so hard to move. So as soon as you can just be yourself, look, she's like completely naked. And I'm not saying you have to be naked. Literally, I am saying bare your soul, right? Bare your soul, bare your gifts, bare who you are to the world, because that's what's going to attract people to you. Look, it's like, come on, you have to see them. You have to see them. They're amazing. Like he's calling upon other people. Once that person sees who you truly are as you, and people want to see the authenticity. They want to see the real you, the real voice, the real opinion, the real, the real self in all of its goofiness and playfulness and weirdness, possibly, right? And we all have that weirdness, and that's what connects us to each other. That's what people want to see. That's what people connect with you on, because they go, I'm weird too. We're all weird, right? In our own little ways. And so it connects us to the exact people who are weird like us in that way, right? And so maybe you're scared of like, well, if I show this kind of weird side of me, or something that I've been wanting to share or talk about, that I'm scared I'll lose what I've gained so far. But it's not this, it's not the whole goal. It's just a little bit. It's like maybe you've gained a little bit of a following or a little bit of attention on your goal or creative business, whatever it is. That's the actual thing that's just keeping you at that one level. It's you not being fully who you are. It's you wearing a little bit of a mask in some way. And that could just be you being afraid to expand in a new direction in a way that you're being inspired to. Okay, so example, let's say I'll do myself, right? Let's say I'm a tarot channel. Okay, I'm a tarot channel and I'm doing tarot, but I'm only getting so far. And I want to kind of expand into hypnosis. That's my other thing. Okay, I'll just use myself as an example. I want to expand into hypnosis, but I'm afraid that if I do that, I'll lose followers, right? They're saying, no, if you explore this other option, it's actually going to expand and grow you in a beautiful new way. Or let's say, for an example, right, you have a YouTube channel and you speak on certain things. So let's say you do nails, or you bake on your channel, but you want to incorporate a new aspect to that where you kind of share your own stories or something. But you're afraid if I do that, I'll lose the viewers that I already have, because maybe it's going to be a little different, or it's going to be too much, or maybe it's going to be a little political and they won't like that, and I'll lose what the viewership that I have already. They're saying no, that's what's keeping you stuck, keeping you here, keeping you at this one level of success when you could have the full 10. You could have your whole dream, the dream, the stardom or the fame or the attention or the success that you want, that is on your heart, that is your true desire. You can have this, but you have to take the mask off. You have to take the limitations off. You have to allow yourself to shine. You have to allow yourself to present in the fullness of you, in what you're inspired to do, okay, in who you truly are. And that's what's going to attract all of these followers to you. That's what's going to allow you to expand. And when we expand, when it's time for us to expand in new ways, we do have to leave an old way behind, or we have to sacrifice something, or we have to let something go that might not be working anymore. So maybe there's an aspect of this that's just not quite cutting it anymore, and you're like, well, I feel like I should kind of maybe expand in this new direction, or add this new thing on, or kind of pivot, or like pivot in a new way. And they're saying that's it. That's the thing that's going to gain this success and this popularity. Okay, the eyes on you, the more followers, people seeing you, appreciation, customers, okay? And it's saying that's why you keep getting disappointed, and it's because you're turning your back on what keeps trying to get your attention. It's like you'll look at it, but you're like, I don't know if I should do that. That seems risky. I might lose the cups that I already do have, right? Even though it's not really fulfilling you, it's not giving you the full thing. Okay, so they're saying there is something here that you're feeling that you know you have to expand. Or there's something you got to lose, like the mask, right? The thing that's not quite fulfilling, that's not quite getting you there, and shine and just bear all and take the risk of showing your heart, take the risk of being vulnerable, okay, in the way that truly sits with your heart, that truly sits with the inspiration that you feel, okay? Now, Spirit wants to go to this deck, so we're going to get some more messages here from Spirit. What does Pile 2 need to know about how to bring about the change they desire? What do they need to know? Look, you have the 10 of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? You have the 10 of Pentacles twice. Guys, you are meant to have the full 10, okay? You're meant to have the full success. You are meant to have complete financial freedom. And this is enough to pass down to your children. This is enough to share with your loved ones. Okay, this is you not having to work hard ever again. This is you, like, it's supposed to be very easy. And you're supposed to have something very, very big. Extremely big. Okay, this is like, this is big, big. This is like fame and fortune here, okay? This is having it all. And that's meant for you. But to have that, you got to take off something that's not, it's not genuine, or it's not fully you, or it doesn't resonate with you anymore. And that's the thing that's blocking it. Okay, that's the thing that's blocking it. So the change that you need to make is that, in order to gain what you desire, in order to bring about the change and the growth that you want, that wants you, by the way, that wants you, is there's something that's inauthentic. There's something that you're holding back, or that you're not allowing to be seen, or that you're not sharing. Yeah, so we have the Knight of Wands. This is recognizing how much work you've been putting in, how much effort you've been putting in. This is like the wounded warrior, all the failures possibly that you've had to endure, all the disappointments you've had to endure. Okay, you're ready for this now. You're ready for the success. You're ready for the eyes on you. You're ready for the fame, or you're ready for the attention, the appreciation, being in the spotlight. It's time to come out of hiding with the Hermit. It's time to show yourself off. Okay, you're either playing too safe, or you're being too humble, or you're just not allowing yourself to shine. The Hermit is right before the Star. Okay, the Hermit carries the Star in his lantern, or in her lantern, right? They have done the work. Okay, they have done all of the soul searching, the inner looking, the wisdom. They've climbed the mountain of wisdom and of inner healing that was necessary. And then there comes a point where that phase of life is over now, and that it's time to let the Star out of the lantern. It's time to shine. It's time to come out of hiding. It's time to come out of solitude, or of playing it safe, or playing it humble. You've done the work necessary. You've done the healing necessary. Now it's time to shine. Okay? No more hiding away. No hiding any aspect of yourself. You've done all of the work, all of the healing. You've failed the amount of times, more than the amount of times that was necessary, or that you've really done all of the effort and the work that was there for you to do. And now all that is left to do is to be your authentic self, and to allow that to be seen and to shine. Okay? Let yourself out. Do not hide any aspect away at all. Because it is that very thing that you are hiding away that is going to create this fame, or this success, this huge amount of financial wealth in your life, that is just waiting for you to reach out and grab it. It is just waiting for you to say that I am deserving of this. It is waiting for you to take off some kind of aspect that is no longer resonating with you. Humbleness, right? Maybe too much humbleness. This humbleness is good for those who have too much, arrogance. But for those who are too meek or who are hiding away or too humble, pride is a good thing to have. We need to step out. We need to show off more. We need to be proud of who we are and what it is that we create. Our creative projects, our dream, our wish, our, insights, whatever your thing is. Okay? That the very thing that you're scared of showing because you think people will judge you or you'll lose what you have is the very thing that's going to create this wealth, this stardom, or this notoriety in your life. The very dream that you wish, that you hope on your heart. You have to take the risk of bearing all. You have to take the risk of being vulnerable, putting yourself out there. And I understand that's scary, but is it scarier than not having all of this, not having your very dream on earth, not having everything you've worked for, not ever fully realizing the full potential of that? There's nothing scarier than that. There's nothing scarier than, putting in all of this work, all of this effort, but never fully just doing that one last step. The one last thing that's going to put it right there in your reality, that you just have to step into it. It's there for you. It wants you. You just have to step in. You have to reveal. You have to put your heart out there as, in its full nakedness, in its vulnerability, and say, here I am. Take it or leave it. And then it's like, here we go. Here we go. Now the ball is like, it is rolling. It's coming in for you. Because you took the risk of bearing all. You took the risk of vulnerability. You took the risk of showing who you truly are. Stepping in, here I am. Take me or leave me. That's it. That's it. That's where your success comes. People, because then they see you. And that's what they want. And that's what's going to attract all. That's what this wants. Okay. Wow. This is beautiful. And it's intense, but it is intense because your success is intense. It's a lot. It's a lot. You're good. You can handle this. You know that this is yours to have. You have to just step into it. Okay? You have to leave this behind. You have to leave behind the hiding away. It's yours. It's yours as soon as you do it. As soon as you do it, it's yours. Yep. Cool. Pile 2, that was your reading today. Please leave a comment. Shout out Pile 2. Let me know who you guys are, what your thing is. If you recognize what it is you have to drop, you have to leave behind, or you have to kind of risk. Yeah, please share. I'd love to connect with you guys. And if this reading resonated, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss another reading. And if you'd like to know more about your own personal situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. You can also book what's called a quantum healing hypnosis session, where we connect with your guides, your higher self, and we dive in to your subconscious mind, where you are shown visions, given understandings, and knowings as far as what it is you need to heal, know, understand, overcome, and how to do it. So it's very, very profound and deep and interesting, to say the least. So if you'd like to know more information, you can go to my website or you can email me. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading, Pile 2. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today we are looking at how to bring about the change that you desire. So, actions that you need to take and the energy around it. First things first, we're going to clear away the energy. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use the Palo Santo for this one, which is my favorite incense. It smells so good. But yeah, just going to clear away the energy of the last reading. Clearing away any old, unwanted, or negative energy and inviting in only the highest beings of light and love to enter this space with us today, to give us clear, concise, and accurate messages for the highest good of all of those watching and for the highest good of all. Thank you, and so be it. Perfect. Okay. So much blue. So many dreams here. Or I feel like maybe you have many dreams, many goals, and you want to know which one to go towards, or you kind of want to know what you have to do in order to make this dream occur, or which direction to go first. There's something like that here. Oh, yes. Okay. That's cool. You guys had 2 cards. Okay, so you got the 7 of Cups and the 10. So, yeah, I feel like you have a big dream. You have a big dream or a big goal of something that's very important to your heart, something that's going to make you very fulfilled. This could be, and maybe it's many things that adds up to one big thing, right? So this could be like, I want the career, but I also want the family, or I want, the land so that I can create the perfect place to create my sanctuary or my resort or my, something like that. You know what I mean? It's like it's almost a lot of aspects to the dream. Maybe you want to know which one to go towards first, or you want to know what direction to head in first, or which one is the first to go towards, to start taking action towards. Okay, we're gonna start with the tarot. So let's get your first message out here. Justice, okay. Ten of Wands. Wow, and the Fool. Wow. This is cool. You're literally breaking out of some very old cycle that's felt really heavy. Like you have to work really hard. Your karma is finally being balanced here. Your karma is finally being balanced, and it's clearing away some old long cycle that's been with you a long time, that felt strenuous, it's stressful, it's heavy, it's overloaded, overworked. Okay, and it's clearing away, and you're completely dropping all of this heavy energy, all this baggage, and stepping into a new reality, a new paradigm, where it's replaced from heaviness to lightness and emotional fulfillment, heart fulfillment. Okay, yeah, wow. You're going down a new path now. It's completely dropping away, and you're going without any baggage at all. You're stepping into a whole new cycle, a whole new era of life. And it's because the karma is now balanced out, and it's like it's swapping. Maybe something that you've dreamed of for a long time, something that you've been wanting to manifest in your life. You're finally breaking out of the old self, of the old life, and you're cracking open into the new, and you're taking a new path, a new step, a new direction, taking a leap of faith in a new direction, in a new area of life, a new beginning. I feel like you're new, and so you're just aligning to a different reality now. And so this old reality's got to fall away. And maybe you've been dreaming of all of the different aspects of life once you get there, or once you start. Or it's like, okay, well, if I take maybe this move, right, to this new place, all of the different aspects that comes with it, like the new job, the new house or apartment or place, the new friendships, the new community. It's something like that, where it's like you're hopping on a new timeline and it's really going to affect all these different areas of life. Yeah, I feel like nothing's going to be the same here. You're completely cracking open into a new person in a new reality. Whoa. Okay, thank you. What do they need to know? So we're going to go to the Animal Spirit Oracle. Spirit, what is pile 3? Need to know, what changes do they need to make to bring about this desire? Yeah, okay. Sorry, one second. You are transforming, my friend. You're going through a massive shift. Like we see the old skin, right? Like the snake, the old self falling away. And because of that, new life. Yeah, it's like that cosmic, it's a new cycle beginning for you. It's the snake, right? Eating its own tail. One cycle is ending for another to begin. So we're wrapping up, and this is massive. Okay, I can't explain. It's the old self is done. The old life is done. Okay, and we are inviting in an entirely new reality for you. This is nothing about you or your life is going to be the same. So you're completely starting a new cycle. Okay, I feel like in every aspect. And it's like this cosmic pure potential. Pure potential. It's like you're walking into the light and you're like, I'm not sure what I'm going to find here, but I know I just know it's going to be amazing. I just know it's going to lead me to my fulfillment, to everything I've wanted to bring about in my life, to my peace, to my joy, to my love. Okay? And it's because you've done the work, because you've transformed. And so life has to now transform. It has to match your energy. I am going to look this one up. I had it. Oh, here. Guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. It is said that Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine in the form of a coiled snake. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. What would life look like if you woke it up? How can you stir it from its slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. When in balance, prosperous, creative, charismatic. When out of balance, starts and stops many things. To bring into balance, Kundalini yoga or meditation. Okay, so maybe that is your advice as far as what you need to do at this moment in order to bring about this change or this beginning. It's like maybe you need to step into this new role or meditate more, or find a practice that's really going to open you up spiritually, or just connect you with that part of yourself that is wanting to come through. I couldn't help but see this, okay, at the bottom of the deck, because it also had the snake. It is the cosmic egg. This is pure potential. This is the last, oh, that's funny, they wanted me to see the scorpion. This is the last card in this whole deck, okay? You are on a path to enlightenment. You are about to step in to the reality in which you are realizing this, okay? In which you are taking the next steps towards your spiritual enlightenment and spiritual growth, okay? The ultimate realization, all right? You are awakening into a whole new self, into a whole new reality of life where things just feel like more connected with God, way like at peace. It's the next step in your evolution of enlightenment. Okay? So whatever you're going into, whatever you're beginning, it's not going to be anything like what you've experienced before. You're going to be completely different. This is for the next steps of your soul's evolution. Okay? And you've had to heal. You were healing. You were experiencing all the heaviness of your past karma. Okay? So now that you're karmically free, okay, your karma is done and fresh. And so now you get to begin on a fresh slate. Okay? You get to step into a completely fresh beginning. Okay? Where there's no karma that you have to deal with anymore. You are a healed being. So you get to experience life from that place. And so I think the only thing you need to do right now in order to bring about this change is to just dive into yourself, is to just meditate, to focus on the yoga or whatever your spiritual practice is, okay? It's like just, I feel like your message is just go through it. It's just to make sure that you're staying centered, okay? And making sure that you're meditating enough, making sure that you're, clearing the last bits that need to be cleared from this old reality. Clearing all of them away, maybe, the old beliefs or the thoughts, anything that's still of the old paradigm that needs to go within your thoughts. So self-limiting beliefs, any negativity, any like, I can't do it, anything within yourself that you have not forgived yet, anything that you have not loved within yourself, or maybe there's still thoughts where I'm like, maybe there are still things within your thoughts where you'll go worst case scenario first, and which needs to be brought to best case scenario, right? There might be these just little things that you have to clean up within your vibration. So in order for you to pass through this, when the timing is right, and they're saying this is happening 100%, in order to bring about this change, as soon as you want this to happen, they're just saying, just go within, clean up any last vibrations, thoughts, emotions that are unhealed, beliefs, conditionings within yourself that are still there. And that might come through your dreams, or you'll have to notice your thoughts, your quality of your thoughts, anything that's still within fear, those little things. So, just kind of analyzing, just going within and looking at and see what comes up, see what still needs to be forgiven, forgiven and let go. Okay, and maybe there's still things of the past that we're letting go of, we're clearing. So I think that's what they're saying, that's just those little, to me, it just feels like crumbs, like there's little things that need to still be cleared up. Okay, in order to make this change fully realized, fully come through, in order for you, the baggage needs to be completely dropped in order for you to be light enough to go through this portal, to be light enough in order for you to rise into this new reality, okay? Because it holds a lighter vibration than where you're leaving, with the reality that you're leaving behind. And so we have to be as light as possible without the baggage of the past, without the conditionings of the past, or the negativity, that we still might hold about ourselves, any areas of self that we're not loving or we haven't forgiven yet. Okay, it's those things that might still be tethering us to the past. And so there might be a couple cords that need to be cut. There's something like that. You have to go in, look at everything, or just go in with intention of Please bring through what still needs to be cleared for my soul's growth, for my soul's highest good. And keep it at that, leave it, let it go, see what comes through. And then just, look at it all with love and let it go, let it up, love it, let it go, right? Because you need that lightness. See, she's not even touching the floor. You need that lightness of spirit, that lightness of energy and frequency to go through. You are going through a portal, leaving behind the past, leaving behind the heaviness of this past reality. And some people, will describe this as leaving the 3 or the 4D behind and going to the 5D. That's that same kind of energy. It's this, you're raising an octave of reality, and you're ready for that. And so it's just this cleaning up of the old, of the heaviness, of whatever's remnants of the past that's still there. So we're just tidying up with this. So going within and allowing in meditation, sitting with self, sitting in silence and seeing what's still there to be purged, to be cleansed, in order for us to walk through this new world, new reality. Congratulations. Congratulations. Nothing's going to be the same. You're not the same. You're, right? Nothing, like everything, you are realizing self. You are realizing the real deal, the fully enlightened realization. That's what we come here to do, right? And you're well, you're very much well on your way. And maybe for a lot of you, maybe you have, and it's just stepping into that new world now, where the outer is reflecting that pure love, that godliness of self, and that being reflected in the outer. And can you imagine anything more beautiful, right? And I don't feel excited. I just feel completely peaceful. And that's it, isn't it? It's completely at peace. It's everything as it should be, and it's realizing self as the one true being, as the one true divine, being completely realizing the union with God and knowing self as God. And so stepping through in that reflection of self. Man, oh man, this is powerful. This is so powerful. I mean, the most powerful, right? This is it. Cool. All right. So, any last messages for my pile threes? All right. Any last messages for my pile threes? What do they need to know? This one? No. This one? Yeah. Yeah. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. The dream, right? The dream. The emotional fulfillment. You got the 9 and the 10. It's feeling that completeness. It's feeling God's love in every moment. It's feeling like we are completely, there's no separation there. Like we are completely life. Everything is easy. Everything is flowing. Everything is peaceful. Our dream is realized. The dream of the dream that we come here to realize, to live, to be. The dream within the dream. The ace, the cosmic egg, pure potential. You are completely starting a new reality, a blank slate where you get to create this how you want it. You get to create your reality you have a blank canvas here, and you're stepping into pure potential, and it is completely up to you where you steer this. It is completely up to you what you do with this and what you create. And you literally have the wand. You have the power within you and in your hand to create whatever dream, whatever wish, whatever desire, whatever manifestation that you wish to create on earth is completely in your hands. And you will be able to go in any door in any direction. Wow. It's, yeah, you're given the blank slate of life. You have a blank slate of karma. So now you can literally create your reality. You can create your world in any way you wish. You can be anything. You can have anything. You can do anything. And so you have to decide when you get there what it is you want to create. You are the creator. You are you are the captain of your life now. You are the one who is going to create whatever it is. So there's nothing now that is deciding for you. When you realize self as the one, you truly have every option available to you. You truly can go, you can take it in any way you want. And so you have to listen to your heart, and you have to just create. You have to just go. Choose one and go. And it's not to say even one is the thing. You can create so many things, right? You can create everything you want. Every dream that you want can be yours, because there's nothing of any past, this lifetime or the last, now steering your ship. There is no unhealed conditioning. There is no karma that is still with you. It is ending now. So this is yours to steer. So where do you want to take it? What do you want to create? It is completely up to you. It is the pure potential. So just go with it and see where you want to go. See where it leads. Fill it with joy, whatever you do. You will. You can't help it. You'll fill it with love. You'll create your dreams, and it will be magical, and it will be why you came here. And you'll create a little heaven on earth for yourself. And it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. What else can I say? So, yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy the rest of your life here, and enjoy creating your dreams and what's on your heart. Because, yeah, that's within your power now. Yeah. So, congratulations, Pile 3. Amazing. Yeah, I just feel so at peace. It's that, yeah, life's not going to be these ups and downs anymore. It's like it's going to just always, it's like blissful is your level. It's your normal. That's just what life's going to be now. It's bliss. So nice. Like, what else do I say? Yeah, congratulations and good for you. And yeah, just go with love, And that was reading Pile 3. thank you for being with me here today. I'm so blessed to have such powerful beings here with me, who are on such a path of love and light, and who are truly here for the real, who are truly here for realization of self. I couldn't be more blessed to share in this energy and to read your energy. It's beautiful. So, thank you so much. I appreciate and love all of you. If this reading resonated, please give me a thumbs up, and of course, shout out Paul 3. We'll know. But yeah, if you would like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. You can also book a quantum healing hypnosis session where we can heal anything. We can experience your past lives. We can heal any trauma, even though, guys, you guys are good. You've done the work. You've already done it, right? But if you just want to connect with yourself on a deeply spiritual sense, in a different way, yeah, you can do so down below, or you can email me. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading, Pile 3. All my love. Peace.